And a glimpse inside the locker room. Players' final few moments to prepare for the game and the task ahead. Hi everyone, we're coming to you live on 2K Sports, bringing you the NBA. We'll watch the Chicago Bulls in this one as they go up against the Houston Rockets. Kevin Harlan here, and I'm joined by Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg with David Aldridge on our sideline. A moment here now to see the numbers for Coby White.
And you can see the surge in his level of confidence lately just by looking at that true shooting percentage. It's been moving straight up in the past 5 games. I think he's feeling it.
And the Houston Rockets starting 5. The forwards for him will be Brooks and Smith. At the guard positions, Van Vliet and Green. And it's Şengün in at center. And for Chicago, Levine and Williams up in the forward positions. Dosunmu is out there with White. And it's Vucevic in at the 5 down low. How many games do you need to play, Greg, before you know who you are as a team?
I think you basically know already your identity, the pace you want to play at, obviously the development of the younger guys, and your chemistry is always ongoing.
Now here's White. Here's Williams. Rebound by Smith. Levine against Brooks. And it's Green with the jam.
Jalen Green has some serious hops. Yes, he does.
Pass to Dosunmu. Back to White. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a three-point play.
Beautiful reverse using his body to shield the finish. Nicely done.
Hey, Greg, Coby White has proven he can run the show.
Well, he's more than just a scorer. He's become a quality playmaker with better decision-making. But his biggest improvement has been his efficiency.
And that one falls for White. And Clark, the Rockets, just one of a handful of franchises to win back-to-back NBA titles.
Can you believe that, Kevin? It was roughly 30 years ago that the Rockets did that, led by Hakeem Olajuwon, perhaps the best player in the league at that time. Of course, this was while Michael Jordan was retired from the NBA the first time.
And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. You got for us, D.A.?
Well, Billy Donovan and I got a chance to talk for a little bit. He told me that Şengün won't be easy to contain. He pointed to his passing ability and said they can run their offense through him whether he's in the post or at the top of the key. You add in his scoring, and he presents a unique challenge. Kevin?
Thank you, David. The offensive rebound. No one near Smith as he lets it go. A three-pointer, no good. Bulls are gone. 2 or 3 here to start out the game. White bounce pass. Here's Dosunmu. And it's blocked by Şengün.
Lots of athleticism for the long center. Şengün getting it done.
Green battles through traffic and lays it in. Green's got 7.
And you can see he's got a little bounce in his step. 3 out of 4 to start.
Levine against Brooks. Williams has a screen for Levine. It's deflected. Here's White, and White with the stuff.
And at 6'5", White more than capable athletically, like the aggressiveness there.
Outside, Green. Şengün with the screen for Green. And Şengün throws it down.
Boy, I like how quickly he threw the bounce pass there. Hard to defend against that.
And the timeout called here by Billy Donovan. And coach has decided they need a moment to talk things over.
And a moment now to see some numbers for Levine. Averaging 33 points, 8 rebounds, and 5 assists. And he's such a big part of what they do offensively.
Yeah, he's just got that nice feel, that sixth sense, knowing where to be on the floor to help his teammates generate points.
This is his first free throw of the game.
And with an 86% free throw average, you can count on him to come through on most trips.
And guys, I think that's a tribute to his work ethic. I mean, it's not by accident that he's enjoying the success he is at the free throw line.
Free throw good, Levine. And we know injuries derailed last season for the Bulls, Greg, but with an aging core, you wonder where they go from here.
I mean, the Bulls are kind of stuck in the middle of things as it now stands. Not quite good enough to make a run in the East, but not in a position where they need to start over.
He doesn't get the second one. GA, if you look back at the Rockets' history, so many all-time greats have spent time there.
Yeah, it's an impressive list, right? Olajuwon, Moses Malone, Calvin Murphy, and Harden. Houston's well represented in the Hall of Fame.
And if you're the guy who has to guard him, it is never going to be an easy night for you.
And White kicks to Vucevic. It's White on the wing, covered by Van Vliet. Dosunmu's shot is off.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
And Green gets it to go.
You know, throughout this quarter, guys, they've had no answer for him defensively. And he's been absolutely relentless.
White looking around, and White with the stuff.
Yeah, under control. White has those short, quick strides.
Outside, Green. Van Vliet sets the pick for Green. That's good from Van Vliet on the assist by Green.
And a nice job here early of establishing an inside presence.
Van Vliet against White. Pass to Dosunmu. Williams inside, and it's Vucevic in the corner. Vucevic a screen on Green. Just 5 to shoot. And Vucevic throws it down.
All the reach you need to throw it down there. Vucevic making it look easy.
Houston leading by 4. Pass to Şengün. Back to Van Vliet. Lobbed up there for Şengün, and it's going to be out of bounds. The Bulls will take it. And now the 2K leaderboard, a list of the teams that have rebounded the ball tremendously over the last 10 games. Number 5, the Bulls.
What a show of strength in terms of rebounding. I mean, they've really controlled the glass here of late, playing with some extreme physicality.
The Bulls have gone 5 of 8 from the field, shooting over 62%. White finds Vucevic. And here's White. Six on the shot clock. And it's blocked by Şengün.
Look at how Şengün attacks the ball, doing all he can to reel it in.
Brooks, the pass to Smith. Offline with his 3. Bulls trail by 4. Levine kicks to Williams. Levine sets the screen for Williams. Tries to save it, and it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Williams. Bruce Ellis is checked in for the Bulls. And a change for the Rockets. Amen Thompson, he's checked in for Dylan Brooks. And so Van Vliet will bring it up for the Rockets, and going against Chicago, their first meeting of the season. Smith kicks to Van Vliet, and stolen by White. And here we go, fast break, Levine's got it. And then jammed down as he goes right over Amen Thompson.
And bringing the fight there, Levine fearless, creating contact for the potential +1.
The Bulls shooting their 4th shot at the foul line here.
And team free throw numbers really about as good as you could ask for, around 80% on the season.
Yeah, in general, they've been very solid. I mean, free throw shooting isn't something they've had to worry about too much this season, guys.
On the free throw, no good. And when you talk to people about the Bulls, GA, Michael Jordan's shadow still looms large over this team and organization.
And Kevin, they haven't won a championship before or since he was in Chicago. They've had plenty of good players, Derrick Rose, an MVP, Jimmy Butler as well, but the results haven't been there.
Last game for Houston, they picked up the win against the Clippers.
And that one was all about offensive execution, running your plays, picking your spots.
Yeah, you know, not deviating from the game plan is critical. You've got to trust in the system.
And Clark watching Amen Thompson. He is just a different kind of athlete.
He sure is, boy. Special as an athlete. And we've got some of the greatest athletes in the world across the NBA. He's smooth, he's explosive, he's fluid, well coordinated. Seems like he just kind of floats in the air. It's special to watch him do his thing.
No good on that one.
Hey, when you look at Thompson, his physical attributes jump out at you right away. I mean, he is a freak athlete with tremendous upside.
And no good on the second free throw, so he goes 0 for 2 there. The Bulls have gotten 6 of 11 shots to go down so far. Pretty nice shooting. Here's White. And again, Chicago. No good. Houston's gone 2 of 5 from three-point land here in the first quarter. Deft touch on the alley-oop.
And what an alley-oop. Those two read each other so well.
It's a play I'm sure they love to run.
And as the receiver, he doesn't feel the need to go for the monster finish that time. I mean, laying it up for the 2 points worked out just fine.
Driving to the basket. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
Oh, tough play from White here. Hits the foul, but doesn't give up finishing what he started.
The Bulls shooting their 5th free throw of the game here. Houston making a switch here. Eason's checked in.
The athleticism and blinding speed White possesses is impressive. This guy plays with a lot of moxie.
And timeout is called by Ime Udoka. He wants to make some adjustments to the game plan, clearly. Ball's checked in for Kobe White. And a switch here also for Houston. Landale's checked in. Pass to Green. Left block shot on the way. And he tries off the glass, but it's no good. Here's Levine. Here's Dosunmu. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. And the Bulls lead by 1.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
And on the flip side, the defenders have to show more fight on the interior. They've got to offer more resistance here. Guys, I tell you what, feels like everything is coming easy to him. Just taking what he sees and capitalizing.
To the left wing. Green against Ball. A 3-ball. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
Hard not to respect the excellent decision-making. I mean, Ball enjoys exploiting the defense, especially in the pick and roll.
Green deciding where to go with it. Driving the lane. In a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Bulls.
These guys have been so quick off the dribble, finding great lanes to attack and getting themselves to the basket.
In addition to that, they've thrown their weight around inside tonight, too, thumping and bumping in the paint. A lot of their points have come from inside.
Free throw drops for Green.
Hey, it's hard not to gush about Green. I mean, he's one of the more exciting talents to enter this league in quite some time.
Both free throws good from Green. And so Levine will bring it up now for the Chicago Bulls. Pass to Buzelis. No good on the triple.
Well, you have to like their work on the boards, Kevin, particularly here to start the game.
Yeah, I like the way they're setting the tone. Really playing with a lot of energy here at the start.
And we got a hot story coming out of Brooklyn. And who else but Shams Charania with all the news. All right, Shams, what's going on with the Nets?
Thank you, Kevin. They are very excited to add D'Angelo Russell to their roster. He can bring them some more outside shooting and a guy who can make some smart passes. And as far as they're concerned, I'm told this deal, they believe, takes them to the next level offensively.
Thank you so much, Shams. We sure appreciate the update. Terry's checked in for Chicago. Chicago's gone just 1 of 4 from three-point range here in the first. A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Kevin, thanks. Jalen Green has shown he's capable of carrying a team offensively. He said, "It feels good knowing that my teammates believe in me to do that. I've had to learn a lot of things to grow, but that's what I work for. I want to be one of those guys that you give the ball to in crunch time." Kevin, I always want to give the mic to you in crunch time. Back to you.
David, you are an unselfish playmaker, and I appreciate that. By the way, Green can be electric and so fun to watch. Hey, D.A., thanks. Here's Green. After the made shot from Nikola Vucevic, here's Landale.
And we've seen several lead changes tonight, neither team giving an inch.
Yeah, and the lead has changed hands, and it just hasn't stayed in those hands very long when it's changed. Back and forth we go.
Here's Terry, and he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
Yeah, the defender all over it.
He got him good there. I mean, that's why the shot was so far off.
Chicago shooting their 6th and 7th free throws in the game. The first free throw is good. So for the Bulls. Smith checked in for Vucevic, and it's Kobe White in for Ball. Fred VanVleet is checked in for the Rockets. So he gets them both. Rockets trail. Outside, Green. Eason with a screen for Green. Out to Thompson from outside the arc. And they'll get another chance. Goes back up, and that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. Let's use this break in the action to show you the teams that in the last 10 games have been the NBA's best fast break teams. Number 5, the Bulls.
I mean, no doubt for me that they've hit their stride the last few weeks. I mean, they are punishing the defenses with that up-tempo style.
Free throw drops for Green. Both free throws good from Green.
Yeah, a lot of whistles here early, as well as foul trouble starting to be an issue.
Yeah, that's a big reason they're trailing. You can't allow a parade to the free throw line and expect to be on top in the game.
Now here's Dosunmu. 11 points for him in that last game against Cleveland. And the 3 ball is good.
As hot as he's been this quarter, the game plan is simple, folks. Get him the ball and get out of the way.
Here's Green. He picked up 27 points in their last win against the Clippers.
It was never all about himself. He came away with a lot of assists in that game and just kind of kept everybody in the mix. I'll tell you what, I'm not sure these guys can keep this up.
High-octane action for sure. Crowd-pleasing already.
Now, here's Dosunmu. And looking at his production, he averages a little more than 7 points a game. Chicago making a switch here. Ball's checked in. White against Green. Shot clock at 6. From about 16, and that one comes up a bit short.
They've been sensational on the backboard to start this game.
Yeah, sensational is a really good word for it. They're tearing it up on the glass.
Now here's Van Vliet. He had 27 points last game.
Good shot selection from Van Vliet.
55 seconds left in the first. Ball with it, pass to Smith. From the arc. It's rebounded by Houston. Thompson left side. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
And with his movement skills, Thompson routinely catches defenders out of position.
He's 0 of 2 at the line in this one.
Numbers this year at the line below 70, so when he's getting to the line, not nearly as effective as you'd like.
Guys, when you compare against last year, I mean, this season has been a pretty painful drop-off in his free throw numbers. I mean, he's not making the key chances he's getting at the foul line.
That free throw good from Thompson. He makes 1 of 2 that time. Landale misses.
Does not get much easier than that, but somehow he came up empty there.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Green, the pass to Landale. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
What, you mean the throwdown at the end? I'll tell you what, fellas, I mean, the highlight shows are going to pain them even more.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
Here's White. 11 points for him in that last game against Cleveland.
And don't forget about the work he did on the boards. His rebounding was a huge help in that game. And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
For 3, Van Vliet. The three-pointer is right on target. Van Vliet's got 7. And they're scoring pretty well as we conclude the first quarter. Rockets lead by 7. And we'll be back shortly for the start of the second quarter. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And a chance now to catch up on some numbers here. The hustle stats for the Rockets.
They're contesting shots and have also come up with some significant blocks, putting a little doubt into the minds of the opposing shooters.
But how about their scoring in transition as well? That's been a big factor to this point. Are those high tops or track shoes these guys are wearing? My goodness.
So with Williams on the bench, here's the group that Billy Donovan has on the floor. We've got Ball. Smith is out there with Torrey Craig. Then it's Kobe White, and it's Terry in at the 3.
Oh, man, when Cam Whitmore throws it down, you feel bad for the rim.
Now, here's Ball. Smith with a screen on Van Vliet. There's Ball with the 3, and it's Whitmore with the rebound.
A good job by him on the glass here tonight. +8 in that department.
Clark famously, Fred Van Vliet was undrafted. Why do you think he was overlooked?
Wow, I tell you, I think size, but man, when you look at his intangibles, it's hard to not be impressed with what Fred Van Vliet has done. He is an incredible basketball player. Smart, tough, skilled, relentless. He's had a great career as an undrafted player.
That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. Van Vliet's got the lead up to 13 now for Houston. Oh, Chicago's gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. Craig with a screen on Thompson. Here's White. Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
And love the commitment from White. Took the bump, went up strong, and rewarded with 2 points.
And now we're being joined by our 2K insider, Shams Charania, who's calling in with a good story. Shams, what do you have?
Well, guys, teams are all grappling with this new CBA, especially the dreaded second apron. Fans possibly unclear on what it means. Honestly, even front offices are still navigating the complexities of the new restrictions. But basically, it has become harder for teams to spend big and acquire new players under the current systems. We'll see, guys, how this impacts everyone moving forward.
Something to keep an eye on, no doubt. All right, Shams, thanks a lot. Well, Clark, we hear a lot about the antics with Brooks, but he deserves more attention for his play.
I agree, especially on the defensive end, Kevin. He's one of the top perimeter defenders in the league, and some of what his antics are flowing out of is his competitive spirit. I still think he needs to tamp down the antics because that does take away from what he does, which is lock guys up and play with great competitive spirit all the time.
And both free throws good for Brooks.
Just solid. Really one of the very best there is at the free throw line.
Outside, Ball. Out to White. Wide open look. Offensive rebound. And Ball slams it in.
Even before Lonzo filled into his frame, he had a gift for rebounding, and the stronger he gets, I think the more of those he's going to come up with.
Eason, a screen on Terry. Brooks with no one around. Another miss by Houston. Bulls trail by 10. Pass to Terry. With the drive. Yep, that one goes in there. Terry's got 6 points. The Rockets have gone 3 of 4 from the floor here in the second quarter. Brooks outside. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA, the lead is what it is right now.
You know, you look at it, the communication is lacking, as is the trust. They can ill afford those types of breakdowns. It won't work. You can't win with those kind of breakdowns.
And Billy Donovan decides to call timeout. Wants to talk some things over, might be seeing some things to adjust. We're just over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Van Vliet against Ball. It's Terry outside. It's good. The assist that time from Ball. He's got 9.
Good vision that time by Ball. You leave somebody open around him, and he's going to get the ball to him.
To the inside. And he throws it down hard with one hand.
And just tacks a few more points onto their lead with the tomahawk.
That's bringing it down hard.
Guys, it is symbolic of their effort here tonight.
Ball kicks to Smith. Swiped it away. And here we go. Fast break. Van Vliet's got it. And the dunk by Eason.
Dropping an absolute dime. It's really Van Vliet's specialty. He loves sharing the sugar.
White against Thompson. Smith sets the pick for White. Great look, but off the mark.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Yeah, double-digit advantage on the scoreboard. They've taken the initiative. They've played, I think, with more purpose so far.
Now White, following the miss by Fred VanVleet from deep. And White kicks to Smith. And the dunk by Smith.
Jalen Smith punishing that rim.
Houston leading by 9. Here's Landale. And they immediately answer back with the dunk at the other end.
And he just dangles from the bucket after sending that one through.
And you can see which team has the swagger right now.
Well, you know what? You don't want to do too much to get an opponent riled up. You got to be mindful of that.
Now, here is Smith. A look at his stats. He averages a bit over 8 points a game. White, 4 on the clock, and he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. That one on Thompson. He's shooting free throws, number 4 in 5 here.
Yeah, it's good to see him with his free throw percentage up over 80.
Yeah, guys, I mean, he's been a very steady hand for them when it comes to his free throw shooting.
First one falls for him. Dosunmu, he's checked in for Chicago. And a switch here also for Houston. Şengün's checked in for Jock Landale. And both free throws good for White.
Here in the second, at least from the line, they're perfect. Hopefully that gets them going in other areas as well.
Şengün with a screen on White. VanVleet wide open. And it's good off the back rim and in. VanVleet's got 11 points.
You can count on VanVleet to make the right decision on just about every single pick and roll.
Smith, no luck.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
And it's been a well-rounded performance. I mean, strong rebounding has certainly been at the center of it, but it's been good on a number of levels.
The Rockets have gone 9 of 13 from the line.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he makes the first.
No wasted trips at all. They're taking care of business at the line.
One way to protect the lead, knock down those free throws, and 100% free throwing for the quarter, that's superb.
Here's what Chicago's going with right now. Torrey Craig, he's checked in for Jalen Smith. And Levine subbed in for Terry. And so he makes both from the line. And so White will bring it up for the Bulls, trailing by 13. And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, Bulls coach Billy Donovan keeps perspective. He says, I used to come back from a tough road loss, go straight to the office and pull an all-nighter, trying to figure out what went wrong. My highs were too high and my lows were too low. You have to realize so much of it is just luck, the breaks of life. Kevin?
That's right, D.A. We respect Billy Donovan as much as any coach in the NBA. But a good outlook there, you're right. Hey, thank you. So it's Chicago now. It's a 13-point game. And it's Houston on the break. Marvelous lead pass, and he throws it down.
That's what Brooks likes, power hoops.
Chicago has gone 1 of 3 from way outside since the start of the second quarter. White against VanVleet. For 3, Levine nailed from three-point land. Levine's got 6 points.
And they are absolutely stroking it from beyond the arc.
Outside, Green. Shoots over Dosunmu. And it's wide right. Hits off the rim. Bulls trail by 12. Teardrop shot. And it's good on the layup. Dosunmu's got his second bucket.
Boy, that was a sweet-looking teardrop. There's very little defense for that.
Brooks outside. Back to VanVleet. On the wing, Green. Lock at 6. Screen by Şengün. And Green slams it in.
Green doing work inside. Feels like he can score on just about anybody.
Pass to Dosunmu. Back to White. Craig with a screen on Van Vliet. Here's White. And the shot goes in. White's got 7 points for the quarter.
Yeah, attacking the interior is something White does well. He's crafty, and he makes good adjustments against the defense.
Got that one up quick.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on.
And the jam by White.
And right now, White, red hot. Just everything he puts up seems to go in.
Outside, Green. Şengün with the screen for Green. Misses the 3.
He's cooled down a little bit after draining those 2 3-pointers in the first quarter.
Now here's Dosunmu, guarded by Green. Goes up from the top of the key. Dosunmu's shot is off.
Well, you know he wants that one back. I mean, more often than not, he'll sink that mid-range jumper.
And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
They found their rhythm at the free throw line this quarter, trying to make up ground.
First trip to the line for him here. First free throw is good. Jalen Smith, he's checked in for Torrey Craig. And then for Houston, Thompson, he's checked in for Tari Eason. And Shepard subbed in for Fred Van Vliet. Both free throws good from Dosunmu. So the Bulls, their last game, a win against Cleveland. Thompson passes to Şengün. Here's Brooks. Solid play in the low block, and that one's good. 6 points for Brooks.
Improving his assist numbers with that vision. Şengün coming into his own.
Clark, looking at the growth and skill set of Şengün, he could be special.
I agree 100%, partner. He's got an instinct for the game that you just can't teach. The passing, the ball fakes, the pace at which he plays, it's all there. Feels like he could have the same kind of development trajectory as Jokic. We'll see.
Ball's checked in for Coby White. Outside, Ball. To the middle. He's looking for Williams and finds him. And 2 shots coming up at the line as he gets fouled on the shot.
All stops the dunk there. The best outcome in a bad situation.
You know, you don't like to foul, but if the alternative is giving up a dunk, it's an easy choice to make. I think it sets a tone for your defense around the rim. Make them earn it.
And that one falls for Williams. That's also good, so he hits both free throws.
Trying their best to make a comeback. Can't fault their performance from the line, especially this quarter. That's one of the ways you trim a deficit.
Now, here's Green. He's got 21.
Green is a made bucket getter, and his number has been called all night, and he has delivered.
Ball kicks to Williams. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. It's going to be on Alperen Şengün. On the night, he's gone 2 for 2 at the stripe. That's good from Williams. Vucevic, he's checked in for the Bulls. Kobe White comes in for Lonzo Ball. Smith checked in for the Rockets. Fred VanVleet comes in for Shepherd. And good on the second, so he makes them both. Rockets leading by 9. And we've got a timeout called from Ime Udoka. He's ready to talk things through with the team.
In a moment here to check out the numbers for Smith. He's putting up about 12 points a game, 7 rebounds, and 2 assists. Even though his numbers have been more than solid, I think he'll want to step his game up to another level.
Yeah, and you know, on paper, those numbers are terrific. Most players would be thrilled with those numbers, but as good as they are, I know this guy expects more of himself.
Now, here's Dosunmu. He has 6. Right side, White. Count it. The defender is called for the block, and this could turn into a 3-point play.
They are just killing him on the interior.
Yeah, you can't say that with enough emphasis. I mean, the defenders are just not being aggressive enough down low. You got to play with some physicality in the paint.
This will be his 5th trip to the free throw line. And that one falls for White. And so VanVleet will bring it up for Houston. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. Pass to Green. That falls. Great assist by VanVleet. Green's got 6 points in the quarter.
I don't think Green knows how to slow down or back off. I mean, even with the defense right in his face, he's going right at it inside.
And White with the stuff.
Oh, that's a major league throwdown.
Keeps a tight grip on that rim, too, after the finish.
Maybe that'll help them recapture their edge a little bit, guys. Brooks finds Green. Thompson for the triple. And Vucevic pulls it down. Bulls trail by 6. Down low. Deflects the pass. Right the pass to Levine. Good ball movement here by the Bulls. Williams attacking. Smith with some nice D. Changed his mind during the layup. You can't be indecisive there. Tried to pull off another shot and missed it. Indecisiveness is never good when you're shooting the basketball.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Really a prime example of the difference in how these teams have operated offensively. Much more individual play at the other end.
Here's Dosunmu. No good from outside.
Certainly not the kind of night he was looking for at the offensive end, and it's had a ripple effect on the team.
Smith against Vucevic. Smith the pass to Green. And Green slams it in.
Yeah, I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones.
Hey, they've got a nice, comfortable lead here, fellas. Might as well keep it simple. Do it a plain, simple one-hander, just like pound cake.
Got it. Nice one there from Levine.
Hey, he's one of the guys you don't want to give space to. Levine can do a lot of damage from deep.
Fast break, here they come. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. Fred VanVleet picks one up.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
Old school D right there, just telling them no easy layups. It's as simple as that. And that's what you expect from them.
That free throw, no good. And the Rockets making a change here. And he's good on the second. Here's Green. Driving in. Vucevic with the block. And the first half is now in the books. Houston on top. They lead by 6. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge. Thanks for the great interview, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of basketball following halftime.
Hello, everybody. Before we dig into the game at hand, let's first catch you up on the trades happening around the NBA. Trades, 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 trades. If you guys could trade one thing about this show, what would it be?
Can we trade, Kenny? His lack of protein intake bothers me.
Come on, Shaq. You know, just because I don't eat certain things doesn't mean you have to trade me. Like, I don't like this chair. It always makes my back hurt.
I'll trade those salads and those vegetables in the break room for more barbecue chicken alert, Ernie. I mean, enough with this salad stuff.
And now let's check out the game at hand. It was a solid first half effort for the Houston Rockets.
They've been choosy when hunting for shots, guys. I like that. Trying to capitalize on every single possession.
Yeah, you love the consistency in their approach. Really methodical. And that'll do it for halftime. We send you back to Kevin Harlan, who has the second half call.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. Well, guys, what can you say? Jalen Green, an impressive effort here today.
And how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column? Through 2 quarters, he has been terrific.
And you know what? They've come at him a few different ways defensively, and nothing has slowed him down.
Rockets leading by 6. Starting the second half, here's Ime Udoka's 5. At the guard positions, Van Vliet and Green. The forwards for him will be Brooks and Smith. And it's Şengün in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Levine with it, picked up by Van Vliet. And there's the basket. Whistle blows and a chance for a three-point play. Going to the line for 1.
Nice touch on the floater. Another tool that Levine's developed. I mean, he's becoming a better all-around scorer for sure.
He's got his 4th free throw of the game.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
You know, when you think of Zach LaVine, his scoring comes to mind immediately, but he also rebounds effectively and passes it pretty good too.
Smith sets the pick for Green. The 3. It's hauled in by the Bulls. Vucevic has got 4 rebounds now tonight. Here's Levine. Brooks grabs the board. Brooks has got 4 rebounds in this game. Smith with a screen on Levine. Brooks misses.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
Dosunmu, the pass to Levine. Here's Williams. Rebound by Smith. Smith's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. And Brooks, here we go. Yes! And the foul. That one on Vucevic.
Dillon Brooks never afraid to flex on defense in these tough finish situations. He's a very physical player. I love it.
And that one falls for Brooks.
Every team wants to have an enforcer or two, somebody who's physical, unafraid, gives his teammates confidence. Brooks is one of those guys.
Here's Dosunmu, and he makes good on the layup. And it's 8 points for Dosunmu.
And guys, the D has to show a little more fight on the interior than they did on that trip.
Here's Green, and it's Green slamming it down.
Once he takes flight, Green can make some incredible moves in the air.
Greg, what's the key thing Fred VanVleet brings to this offense?
I feel like he's really a centering presence, Kevin. The guys can look to him to call the play, to give them their orders, and trust that he's setting them up for success.
Smith outside. It's tipped and stolen by Williams. Levine passes to Vucevic, and slam dunk by Vucevic.
Levine brings a lot to this team. One of the elements he brings is his passing.
Houston's gone 0 of 2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Pass to Şengün. Brooks outside. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. And a chance now to take a look at the schedule for the Chicago Bulls. On Monday, they'll head out on the road to face the Pistons in Detroit. Then on Wednesday, they'll take on Chris Middleton and the Milwaukee Bucks.
And you know for that matchup with Atlanta, it's going to be an all-out battle. And you just hope they are rested and able to execute their game plan, as it's going to be a tremendous challenge.
And both free throws good for Brooks.
And there's a flexibility to Brooks's game. He can play a specific role for you, or he can be a high-usage guy. Really depends on what a team needs from night to night.
Dosunmu. The bucket is good. He'll have a chance for one more. That's on Jalen Green.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Well, I agree with you. 4 of their last 5 baskets have been exactly of that variety.
Find the lanes. One shot.
And it's tied up with that one. And it's VanVleet with the ball for the Houston Rockets. Next up for them, the Bucks in Milwaukee. That will conclude their brief 2-game road trip. And we've got a timeout called from Ime Udoka. He's made the decision. He wants to huddle up with his guys. Third quarter here, and 3 minutes have come off the clock. And here is Brooks. 11 points in the game. To the paint. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Because he's so sharp, VanVleet can be a very tough guy to defend.
It's his first trip to the line.
Gotta admire what he's been able to do at the free throw line this season. How about over 90%?
You know, one thing about getting going at the free throw line like he has this season, it can continue to carry over.
And he knocks down the first one.
You got to love VanVleet's fearlessness, and I think that's why his teammates look up to him as a leader.
And so VanVleet nails both of them. The Bulls have gone 5 of 7 from the field in the third quarter. Let's see if they can keep it up. Williams, a screen on VanVleet. White dishes to Williams, and he banks in the layup. Williams has got 7 points.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
Outside, Green. Smith sets the pick for Green. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a three-point play chance for him.
Well, he's demanding the ball. He wants it, and he's coming through. I mean, you can see why his teammates trust him down the stretch, guys.
Free throw good, Green.
Impeccable from the line since halftime.
No misses yet. You can't do much better than that, guys.
Pass to Williams. White inside, covered by Van Vliet. Lets it go from the wing, and it's White missing.
You can't look at the result of that shot. They'll take that whenever they get it.
Well, you know, I hear you. That's a good look, but when you're that wide open, I think you got to knock it down.
And how about breaking out the Statue of Liberty on that dunk?
A nice way to pad that lead a little more. You're right.
Yes, indeedy. Well done.
Outside, White. Inside. And Williams throws it down.
It's so smooth in the pick and roll. Love seeing White there with the right pass.
Rockets leading by 3. Pass to Şengün. That shot off. Great D that time from Vucevic. Van Vliet against Williams. And here's White. Over in the corner, Dosunmu. No good on the 3.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Green, no luck.
He had a couple in the first, but so far he's been unable to get uncorked here.
Here's Williams, and that's good off the glass that time. Williams has got 11 points.
Yeah, 3 consecutive field goals have come right at the rim. The D had better start buckling down.
And timeout is called by Ime Udoka. He wants to check in with his team and regroup. Now that we have the chance to show you the teams in the top of the NBA in steals this year. In third, the Rockets.
You can't get careless with the basketball against this group. I mean, they'll pick your pocket, and no surprise to see them in the upper echelon as far as steals.
And so it's Houston with it. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. From deep, Green sinks the triple. Green's got 35 in the game.
And this is someone that can really hurt you from long range. He did that to a degree in the first half, and he's doing it now.
Right a screen. Dosunmu, the pass to Vucevic. Great D that time from Green. Rockets leading by 4. From 7, and it's finished off inside by Smith.
And this is why you let Smith work inside. He's adept at knowing how to finish in traffic.
Here's White. It's rebounded by Houston. Şengün's got 6 rebounds in the game. Van Vliet finds Smith. And stolen by White. It's 3-on-3 on the fast break.
I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
No question about it. I mean, a ton of contact and a good call by the officials.
And this is his 4th trip to the free throw line tonight.
And with a percentage of 82, he's been one of their more dependable shooters from the line.
And guys, that's an increase in his free throw percentage from last year. Maybe not a large one, but it is a little bit higher, so you've got to like that progress.
Thompson, he's checked in for the Rockets. And Williams drops them both. Rockets leading by 4. throw, Van Vliet. He's got 13. Van Vliet with a screen on Williams. Smith kicks to Green. 5 on the clock. Houston needs to get a shot off. Van Vliet can't get it to go. The Bulls have gone 8 of 14 on their shot attempts here in the third. Some pretty nice work.
And even though they're down, they are putting on a show at the free throw line.
Yeah, they're making the most of their opportunities at the stripe, and they'll need to keep it up to take the lead.
And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Rockets.
Well, you know, for me, the passing has been fantastic all night. Everybody loves watching this style of basketball where the ball moves and players move. Coaches, fans, and even us broadcasters can appreciate that kind of action.
Another place they've had the upper hand tonight is in transition. They've gotten a bunch of their points off the fast break.
He misses the free throw. Chicago making a switch here. Buzelis is checked in. And a change for the Rockets. Eason's checked in. Second free throw, no good.
And not what we're accustomed to seeing from him at all from the free throw line.
Incredible for his age. The decision-making of Şengün GA is very impressive.
So calm when he sees a double coming. Reads and reacts with ease when he's on the block or at the nail. Reminds you of a young Jokic with how he sees the game.
Vucevic is screen on Green. Here's White. Oh, and he pucks it off the glass. Wow. Vucevic with the bucket. Rockets leading by 4. Green, the pass to Şengün. To the middle, looking for Eason. He gets it there. Eason, great positioning on the putback.
And folks, he did not luck into that one. He knew just where he wanted to be to grab that backboard.
Wide a screen on Thompson. Here's Dosunmu. 11 feet out and he hits it. Dosunmu's got 13.
Boy, he's been a different player here in the second half, looking much more comfortable on the offensive end.
Thompson outside. Back to Green. And stolen by White. Goes up, and White slams it in.
And right there, you see the quickness of White. In a blur, he picks the ball up and turns it into points.
Smith outside. Here's Green. Yes, and it's Smith with the assist that time. Smith's got his 3rd assist on the night.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
And you know that's how it goes with him. I mean, his hot streaks, guys, don't last minutes. They last days.
And he'll shoot free throws here. Clearly fouled on that shot that time. The whistle blowing.
Forcing the issue offensively. LaVine has that sudden explosiveness. He gets a step and draws the foul.
Shooting 2.
And the first one at the line is good. Jock Landale's checked in for Alperen Şengün. He hits one and misses one, each at the line. Rockets leading by 3. Green inside. White's there. Shoots the 3. Buzelis grabs the board. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. And this is his 3rd trip to the line tonight.
Shooting 2.
The free throw drops for Dosunmu. Jalen Smith, he's checked in for the Bulls. Shepard's checked in for the Rockets. Both free throws good from Dosunmu. And so Green will bring it up for the Rockets. Jacks up a three. Buries it from three-point range. Green's got a pair of threes now here in the third for Houston.
No, it's scary because he's just been a matchup nightmare in this game. He's eaten up anybody they've thrown at him.
Smith kicks to Levine. Fires the three. It's rebounded by Houston. Eason's got 4 rebounds in this game. Pass to Shepard. Beyond the arc. Rebound collected by Levine.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
It's White on the wing. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
And White is looking to make things happen out there. If he has to get physical in the process, that is not going to be a problem.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And that one falls for White. And the Bulls with some changes. Terry comes in for Levine, and Ball subbed in for Dosunmu. And both free throws good for White. Houston in the lead. A minute 42 left here in the third quarter. And the wide open shot from Green. Chicago grabs the miss.
Tell you what, guys, you don't see that often. I mean, when he's this open, usually it's lights out.
Pass to Ball for the lead. Drills it from outside. Ball's got his third bucket of the night.
You know, Ball, despite the quirkiness of the shot, he does have a quick release, so you got to know he's a threat to score whenever he has it in his hands.
Here's Shepard, and he drops that one in. Shepard's got his first 2 points. A great competitive game so far.
And from the look of it, this one could go right down to the wire.
Buzella sets a screen for White. Here's the lob to the hoop. The alley-oop layup, very well done.
And just running the offense, White's that new breed of combo guard who can do a little bit of everything.
The Rockets trail. Eason, a screen on White. From deep, Green gets the three-pointer to fall. Green's got 43 points.
He's showing no signs of letting up here.
We've got 33 seconds left in the third quarter. Ball, the pass to Smith. Up again, controls the rebound and puts it back up and in. Smith's got it all tied up now for Chicago.
Jalen Smith making an impact with those long arms and aggressive play.
Green against White. Now here's Green. To the inside. 3 seconds left, and he jams it with authority.
Those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
Making a statement for sure. I mean, we'll see if they can maintain that aggressive approach, guys.
And so it's Jalen Green making highlights for the Houston Rockets. Going on an absolute rampage, piling in the points. He dictated the pace of the entire quarter. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here. And let's go back to a terrific pass that we're calling tonight our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Yeah, and with the accuracy to go along with that vision. I mean, he put the ball in the absolute perfect spot. That's how you orchestrate it.
And I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. So with Smith sitting on the bench, here's the group that Billy Donovan has on the floor. They've got Dosunmu, Buzelis out there with Patrick Williams. Then it's Terry, and it's Ball in at the point. Şengün with the screen for Shepherd. There's the drive. Buzelis grabs the board. And now in transition, here's Williams. Here we go. Here's Dosunmu. Good, and it's Williams who picks up the assist. Dosunmu's got the lead up to 3 now for the Bulls. Dosunmu's gotten 6 of his 12 shots to drop, hitting 50% on the night. Şengün with a screen on Ball. Şengün with the bucket.
Şengün, a force in the lane. That's where he does most of his damage.
And Chicago shooting around 60% on the night. Amazing work offensively so far. Dosunmu with it. It's up against Thompson. Stolen by Brooks. And now Brooks running the floor all by himself.
Physical play finds Dillon Brooks, but he also looks for it. He gives it and takes it.
And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for Chicago.
Well, you know, in some circles, this is an unpopular point, but there can be value in taking the mid-range shot. This team is certainly proving that tonight.
And we also got to talk about the damage they've done inside. The opposition having a hard time keeping that ball out of the paint.
And that one falls for Brooks. Jalen Smith, he's checked in for Buzelis. And he makes both free throws. Chicago trailing here. About a minute and a half into the fourth quarter now. Here's Dosunmu. And it's Dosunmu with the jam. Boy, right down to the wire here. Still anyone's ball game.
Yeah, and after all the energy both sides have expended, both teams still hungry for the win.
Şengün finds Thompson. Six to shoot. Back to Şengün. And Şengün throws it down.
Excellent in the screen and roll. Şengün with a wide base and natural strength, and he makes excellent decisions with the ball.
And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That's good from Ball. Chicago making a switch here. Craig's checked in. And so he hits both. Rockets have gone 2 of 3 from the field to get the fourth quarter started. Şengün with the screen for Shepherd. And here's the fast break. Ball leading the way. Shot by Terry, no good.
The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far.
We've seen it time and time again in games. Effort and determination on the glass can make up for a lot of other weaknesses.
And here we go, the Bulls fast break, and Ball slams it in.
And you've got to give them a lot of credit for just battling back into this game.
Extremely impressive was the rally they made. I mean, we'll see how much their comeback might have taken out of them, and we'll see if they can keep that foot on the pedal now.
Pass to Brooks. There's the triple. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. Thompson's got 4 assists in the game.
Brooks not shy about firing away. I mean, it's important that he continues to make these jump shots he's taking.
Williams, a screen on Thompson. Dosunmu finds Williams, and he gets the bucket.
Yeah, nothing too fancy. Just getting the job done when they need to. Make every possession count.
For Houston, they've gone 3 of 4 on field goal attempts since getting things started here in the fourth. Şengün with the screen for Thompson. Pass to Şengün. Fast break. Here we go. Here's Williams. Makes the bucket. Now he's got 5 field goals, 5 for 8 in the game.
He's flipped the script here in this half, shooting a much higher percentage from the field.
Şengün with a screen on ball. Shepard. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a 3-point play chance here for him.
Well, a big thing for Shepard going forward, adding strength, right? Finishing like that.
Chicago making some changes. Vucevic checked in for Torrey Craig. Zach LaVine comes in for Terry. And it's White for Dosunmu. Houston also making some changes. Smith checked in for Şengün. Jalen Green comes in for Tari Eason. And it's Fred VanVleet in for Amen Thompson. And that one misses. Great Kentucky native Reed Shepard followed in his dad's footsteps and stayed local for his college year.
How cool was that? His dad winning 2 national championships for the Bluegrass State, was named the MVP of the '98 college tournament, and he even had a brief stint in the NBA. Reed, the 3rd overall pick of the 2020.
Oh, man. Really good body control by Green. He's able to adjust off the contact and do so at a really high level.
Jock Landale's checked in for Shepard. Here's LaVine. Pass to Vucevic. Ball with it, covered by VanVleet. Williams sets a screen for Ball. That's 3-pointers off the mark.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Here's VanVleet. Good for another bucket. He's made half a dozen now, 6 for 8 on the night.
Fred VanVleet has his fingerprints all over this one, just dominating the defense right now.
Pass to White. Fires for 3. And the rebound goes to the Rockets. Smith's got his 6th rebound on the night.
Well, he had 1 3-pointer in the first half, but so far in the second, he's come up with goose eggs.
And here's Williams now. He'll bring it up for Chicago. They trail by 1. White finds LaVine. Williams with the ball. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Chicago needs to get off a shot here. Hits it from 3-point range. White's got 9 points now in just the second half.
First 3 of the half, second of the game. Can he heat up?
Back to VanVleet. Over ball. VanVleet can't get that one to fall.
They came close there to tying it up.
Yeah, you know, and after the way they fought back into it here in the fourth, well, that would have been a big bucket for them.
Williams dishes to White. And the 3 off target. Rockets have gone 6 of 9 on their field goal attempts since the start of the fourth quarter. Here's VanVleet. And Ball with the block.
Ball's size and timing really an asset when it comes to him blocking shots.
And the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him.
You love how each side has risen to the challenge throughout this one.
Hey, defense has taken a back burner, secondary on the marquee, but who doesn't love a game like this? Let's go. I like offense.
Chicago making a switch here. Dosumu's checked in. Şengün's checked in for the Rockets. And that one falls for Williams. Rockets trail by 5. Green with the ball. Fires the 3. Second shot opportunity. No good that time. Great D that time from Vucevic. Chicago has gone 2 of 5 on three-point shots since the end of the third quarter. Great defense that time from Şengün. Houston's gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the fourth quarter. Screen by Smith. Here's Green. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. That one on Vucevic.
They are making it look easy at the free throw line here in the second half.
Free throw good, Green. And he can't hit the second.
Tough miss at this juncture. They're down 2 baskets right now.
And it's Dosunmu with the jam.
Oh, he just punches that one down with a fury.
He rubs it in a little deeper with the hanging finish.
Guys, they're not backing off at all, are they?
Lobbed up there for Green, and Green slams it in.
Green loves putting that vertical of his to good use. Nice timing on that alley-oop.
The Bulls leading by 4. Outside, Levine. From deep. Green with the rebound. Green's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Good, that's another bucket. That gives him 51.
Making it look easy. And one step ahead of the defense with that solid screen.
And then, Greg, the monster dunk to finish it off.
Boy, picture-perfect teamwork that time, guys. One guy sacrificing for the other. That's how you succeed in this league.
Rockets have gone 8 of 14 from the floor here in the fourth quarter. Pass to Şengün. And as it goes out of bounds, Houston able to keep the ball here. Let's take a second look at that fantastic block.
And in a close game, blocks like that are so clutch, and that could be a real difference maker here tonight.
Van Vliet on the wing, light covering. And Van Vliet, here we go. And it's all evened up. Van Vliet's got 4 points this quarter.
And Van Vliet unmoved under pressure. I mean, when his team needs a basket, he simply goes out and handles his business.
Here's Levine, and Levine throws it down.
Tell you what, we've got a game. I like that Levine's rising to the challenge as things get tight.
And we've got a timeout called from Ime Udoka. And clearly an important juncture. He's going to have some choice words with his team. And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Well, during the break, I listened in on Ime Udoka's huddle. He said in the huddle, you got to play some defense in the paint. They're getting too much in there. Battle down low. Time to fight, guys.
Thank you, David. Brooks finds Şengün. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Brooks. Şengün's got the game tied up here for the Rockets. And here's White. He'll bring it up for Chicago. Pass to Vucevic. To the paint. And the jam by Levine.
Beautiful. Levine getting more comfortable as a go-to guy, wanting the shot when it matters most.
Here is Brooks. Houston moving it around. Now here's Green to take the lead. Buries the long-range jumper. Green's got 11 points in the quarter.
He's so clutch. When the pressure is at its highest, that's when he's at his very best.
Gets the bucket and the foul. Fred VanVleet picks one up. Time running low, guys, and somebody has got to win this one.
Yeah, well, who knows? We might need overtime in this one. It's been that kind of a game. Tension could not be higher right now, and he looked like he was shooting free throws at practice. What a cool customer.
Outside, Green. The rebound by Dosunmu. Chicago leading. Outside, White. Vucevic trying to get open. With the second effort. And at last, they get one to fall.
And Vucevic is just a gamer, somebody who accepts the responsibility of coming up big when his team needs it.
Here's Green. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Green's got 56 points in the game.
Cold-blooded shot in the clutch. And a big moment right there from Jalen Green.
White goes in. The Rockets making a switch here. Thompson's checked in. The first one, and that makes it a three-point lead. And the second free throw, no good. A tough break there. Houston's gotten off 4 3-pointers in the final quarter, and 2 of them have fallen. And it's Green missing. The Bulls shooting a smooth 58% from the field. Everything going according to plan for them on that end.
And you know what? Very close to a three-point play right there.
Yeah, he almost got that one down. I mean, those are the kind of aggressive plays coaches love to see.
First free throw is good, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. And he cannot convert on the second. That misses. And it's Houston's ball. Smith, the pass to Şengün. A shot by Thompson, and no one's around. That 3 off the mark. They double him with Green, and White kicks to Williams. And Smith with a clear path to the hoop. Count it!
And you can't get a bigger bucket than that.
Well, that was 1-2. He wanted the ball. Nobody else was taking that shot.
24 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. And now they decide to foul intentionally. Good on the first, and that makes it a 3-point lead. Second one is good. Hitting both at the line, and it's a 4-point ball game.
And those free throws will mean a ton now. It makes it a 2-possession game.
Now a timeout called by Houston. 23 seconds left in the fourth quarter. What do you think we're going to see coming out of this timeout?
Yeah, trying to get back in this thing, they need a score.
Yeah, and they need it hiccup fast. I mean, they'll be drawing up a quick hitter in the huddle here, no doubt.
And there's the intentional foul. No choice but to stop the clock here.
That's right. No other option but to foul and hope for some misses.
Yeah, they have to extend the game. I mean, plain and simple. Use every second you can on the clock here.
It's the first, and that puts them up by 5. So he gets them both, and it's a 6-point ball game.
Those are critical foul shots. Love to see him knock them down there.
Can't waste any time here.
No, you need a quick bucket and then a quick foul.
It counts.
Good read from Green there. Getting better at sensing when his teammates are wide open and need the ball.
So the first one drops, and that puts them up by 5. And so he drops them both. It's a 6-point ball game.
I think it's a wrap. When the game's on the line, he knows how to deliver the crushing blow.
Thompson passes to Şengün. Vucevic with the block. So the Bulls win it. Probably a little closer than they would have liked it, but a win nonetheless.
Yeah, but I really got a sense that the fans gave them that emotional boost that was needed down the...
All right, David, thank you. And that about wraps it up.